the fake news.
Today, the U.S. president declared he is not at all worried.
I'm not concerned about anything. The testimony has all been fine. I mean, for the most part, I never even heard of these people. I have no idea who they are.
Trump's memory gap extends to the man who he appointed U.S. ambassador to the EU, Gordon Sondland.
I hardly know the gentleman.
Trump's claim today followed the release this week of Sondland's testimony transcript, which he revised to describe a quid pro quo with Ukraine. At the center of the impeachment inquiry, the allegation Trump withheld military aid to Ukraine until an investigation was opened into presidential candidate Joe Biden, his son, and the energy company Burisma. New transcripts released today adding fuel to the fire.
This is quite damning for the president. Quid pro quo is Latin for a favor for a favor. He openly asks the president of Ukraine for a favor.
Testimony from the White House's former chief Russia advisor, Fiona Hill, and from Alexander Vindman, who still holds his post at the National Security Council, point to EU Ambassador Sondland, saying he conveyed the message to Ukraine officials about what was needed for the release of the aid and for an Oval Office meeting. In the transcripts, Sondland speaks of an arrangement made with the White House Chief of Staff, Mick Mulvaney. Mulvaney today ignored a subpoena to testify behind closed doors.
We wanted to hear whether he made the decision to withhold the aid or did the president order him to withhold the aid.
And that missing piece is now a key message for Republicans.
It's actually getting easier to defend the president from a standpoint there is no linkage.
And Trump maintains the whole process is a sham.
They shouldn't be having public hearings. This is a hoax.
Despite Trump's wishes, the spectacle of public impeachment hearings with testimony in living color is sure to grip D.C. in the coming days. Arti Pol, CBC News, Washington.
Now, Democrats have lined up public testimony from 3 officials next week, and they're clearly aiming to start Wednesday with a bang. First up is Bill Taylor, ambassador to Ukraine.
Do you think this was a quid pro quo?
Behind closed doors, he testified that the Trump administration was withholding everything from a presidential meeting to military aid until Ukraine announced investigations into Trump's political targets. The White House painted him as a radical bureaucrat, but Taylor will not be easy to dismiss or discredit. He's a decorated Vietnam vet with decades of service in government, including prominent diplomatic postings under presidents of both parties.